if the Traveler is all—
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just—
Ah, Traveler. Great, you made it.
Well,
So compared to the Traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
no, I'm very busy.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuses— Yes, that's why a key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen— The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person. Their name is—
Kujosara. That's right, the general.
If the General was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would— Please ignore Sango's nonsense, Traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizou. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Sango, but could you— Sorry, Traveler. As you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved.
Nope. And if you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been—
Needless to say, Sango and Heizou have a bit of— according to Sango, Heizou—
like a yappy dog that was constantly in the—
Even though Heizou has— So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'm really hoping you If Heizou truly is in danger, Actually, we get along great. But Sango has all— So, when people ask, well, let's not get into that. Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizou, return there and
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is So his name is Shikanoin. Her Excellency, come to think of it.
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Shut up and stay put. My blade! To the fairy! Say no more, fairy!
Well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished... Really, I can't thank you enough. Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived, though the Sakoku... Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my... I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I got so excited. The name's Shikanoin Heizou, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, but, I guess that means I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? That was already obvious to me, because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless... Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So... I'm a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little son...
What? And hey! Who are you calling? Why are you two staring?
Yeah, I'm also just taking...
Heek!
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a...
Huh?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you...
That sounds awful! Paimon's not somebody's voice! Paimon... wait! Oh, Paimon's so upset she can't think straight! Paimon is Paimon! How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname? We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. Come out with it, mister! What kind...
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be... Well, Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryo Commission at the time, but I had already grown tired of the guy for a while. So I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some... But guess what? The dream contained only one message. An echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing. Something vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone...
Paimon bets it must be, because the soil of Watatsu...
Oh. Food. That was an unexpected Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again. Some people believe, however, it was my intuition telling me that there was... So I decided to accept. Unfortunately, the investigation... Who knows? Nah, don't worry about it. So how would you like to partner up on this? Yes, of course, I understand. Well, so since we're already here, once everything is settled... Someone concerned about... All right.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurous Guild.
Oh, look who... Listen, if you took...
You say that every time I come back.
Come on, would I ever lie to you? Madame Kujo's...
Doshin shikanoin. I see you finally returned.
Okay.
Don't give me that. I checked the records.
Actually, it's a case of personal...
We're the ones who brought Heizou back.
Brought him back.
Well, Madame Kujo-Sara, shortly after, Ryuji returned to tell us...
It used to be that the Tenryo Commission assisted others with disappearances. But it seems these days others are now
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens...
Yeah.
Oh? Is that so? But since you're here, I'd like you to be Shikanoin's temporary supervisor. I'll be sure that the police station...
Oh, yes!
Heizou...
You should thank the... Here. Take this...
Huh? I can't...
you must have...
No, it's several...
And he must have...
Well... Oh, and would you mind helping me check what case...
Heizou talks frog.
So, have you gone through the case file? I was hoping I would...
Alright then, tell us about...
It's from Songo, the president of Bont. You can say that.
Can-
Hey, don't judge a book by its...
Welcome back, Mr. Heizou. I'm glad.
Maybe next time, Ryuji. Seems like somebody...
Well, well, look who it is. The great I've been worried about you, you know. So much so that...
Uh-oh.
Let's not waste the travel.
Fine by me. My request is simple.
First of all, that case has already been solved. Second, I've disclosed everything the police station has on the case.
Enough! You can only fool Ryuji with that. If you don't want to cooperate, I can assure you that I will write more letters to the headquarters of the Tenryo Commission. I would...
Oh, wait! Hold on!
All right. Several years ago, a terrible murder took place in the police station. I was still working at the... Due to various factors, I was deemed to be the top Also, Heizou wasn't a part of the police station back then. He was a detective at the...
Huh? That's crazy!
After the incident, I was quickly convicted and sent to prison.
But that murderer was actually just a dummy to throw us off. Am I right, Detective?
Songo thought that everything went smoothly. So much so that she suspected the real murderer was someone else. Later on, he decided to join the police.
Ha! That's what I thought too. I was foolish enough to believe, but I was wrong about him. He has no sense of loyalty.
Come on, stop exaggerating. Let me set the record straight. First, I joined the police station long after that murder case happened, and it had nothing to do. Second, purely out of curiosity, I did investigate the case later from within the police station. My conclusion was that the suspect Songo had caught was in fact... And lastly, when Songo didn't buy my conclusion and asked me to disclose all related case files from the police station, I did exactly as she asked.
He's lying right through his...
That's it! I want this to end once and for all. Since the Traveler's my supervisor today, they have complete access to all the police station's files. If he's willing to help re-examine the case and arrives at the same conclusion that I did, then...
Whoa.
Unless you don't trust...
It's not about whether the Traveler's trustworthy.
The thought...
You have to swear that you will not mislead the Traveler.
No problem.
Well, Traveler, are you willing to help me?
Songo!
Money is valuable, no doubt. But pursuing the truth is the reason I start... All right. You hear that, Detective?
All right, come on. Let's go. All right, hang out here for a sec. For now, why don't you go and chat with Yoriki Owada over there? No, you misunderstand. It's not that I want you to look in. You're the only one I can think of who Songo would ever believe. She trusts in both your qualities and abilities. Sure, she's just writing complaint All right, I'll go get those case files. You go...
Oh, hello there. The Ryuji case. That was several years ago now, but especially when the victim was the head of this police station. His name was Takatsukasa Isamu, the younger brother of Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the... He was really one of a kind. Decisive, brave, and smart. I'm sure he would have gone far in the Tenryo Commission, if only he was still alive. What a shame. Who would have guessed someone was plotting against him? People will believe anything they hear. Everyone in the police station knew that Ryuji saw Takatsu Kasa Isamu. Ryuji was an orphan, you know. Before he joined the station, he had been taking odd jobs here and there. It was Isamu who really took him under his wing. Ryuji was simple and not particularly bright. He's also hardworking. Isamu must have seen these qualities. Ryuji worked with him for years after that, and was even promoted to be his personal assistant.
So, then why was Ryuji convicted?
Well, here comes the interesting part of the case. Within a week, and before all the loose ends had even been tied up, Ryuji received his conviction. Moreover, it was signed by Madame Kujo Sara.
What? Why would Sara do something like that?
I'm getting older now, and my eyesight is poor. I can't see too clearly anymore.
Hey, come on, Yoriki Owada, there's nothing to see. It's obvious that the Kujo clan did it.
You can't just go around saying things like that, Wisuki. Those were just hearsay. There was no evidence.
That's not true. Traveler, you may be unaware that the Takatsu Kasa clan has always been assisting the Kujo clan in the Tenryou Commission. But who doesn't want to be the boss, right? And Takatsu Kasa Isamu was the key figure for the Takatsu Kasa clan to bring down the Kujo clan at that time. So, naturally, the Kujo clan saw him as a Takayuki is able to control the Takatsu Kasa clan as long as he's in power. But by the time he retires, Isamu would have been at the apex of his political power, while Masahito and Kamaji of the Kujo clan would still have been too young. The two of them wouldn't stand a chance against Isamu. You think Kujo Takayuki would simply sit back while Isamu gained traction? So he decided to strike first.
You youngsters and your conspiracy theories.
No, it's true. It's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, why would an impartial person like Madame Kujo Sara sign Ryuji's conviction so quickly? They had to find a scapegoat to pacify the Takatsu. I'm not accusing.
What do you know? I'm sure the guy was a forensic expert who worked in the station named Shiroyama. That Sango really is something, though. She caught him without even breaking a sweat. It turned out that after poisoning Isamu, Shiroyama secretly took the poison to Ryuji's place in order to frame him. Later on, the poison was also found in the forensic office, but that was already after Shiroyama's death. He confessed everything in a testament.
That's right. He hung himself in the forensic office not long after Sango was on his trail. Probably because he knew it was only a matter of time. Of course, he didn't admit whether he had been prompted by Kujo Takayuki. He took the
There you go again, pulling conclusions out of thin air.
Listen, I can almost guarantee that it was the Takatsu Kasa clan who invited Sango to investigate. We all knew that Ryuji was just... So, they were suspicious of the Kujo clan and invited Sango to take the case. However, the Kujo clan were still a step ahead and were able to remove themselves from the situation before the whole thing blew up. They drove Shiroyama to take all the blame as well as his own life. A perfectly clean... With Shiroyama dead, there was no one left to testify. Even the Electro Archon herself wouldn't be able to do anything.
You make up stuff faster than a politician. It's a wonder nobody's asked you to be an advisor yet.
Hey, that...
The whole thing.
Hey, I brought the... I bet you got quite an earful just now, huh? So what really matters is the case files. Remember, you may find many clues during an investigation, but not all of them are useful. And it's also, if a clue cannot corroborate anything on its own, you can always compare it with other clues, and maybe then you'll find... Okay, that should just about...
Hold on.
Usually, you need to find two things from these clues. A proven motive and proven means. Once you can confirm these two things, the criminal can be proven guilty. All right, you can go ahead and get started.
Yikes! Come to think of it... Hey, this is the key to proving that she... Takatsukasa Isamu seems like... Wow, Ryuji... Huh, so she... Huh? That's weird.
So, what did you find? Really? You found the criminal's motive and means that... What clue reveals the criminal... Excellent work! According to the victim's message, the two had deep conflicts. Although we cannot... It is true that Isamu used Shiroyama's family to blackmail him. Such circumstances could be enough motive for Shiroyama...
But wasn't Takatsukasa Isamu... But...
Is that what you think, Paimon? Well, we later found out that what Takatsukasa Isamu sent to Shiroyama's house was indeed health supplements. But if you consider the circumstances, what he sent wasn't important. What was important is that sending the supplements was actually a dangerous signal. Isamu was essentially implying, I can put anything in your wife's supplements at any time. If you really care about her safety, then get me what I want.
So scary!
You don't really catch criminals by Basically, these two clues work to verify each other, and the Next, which clue confirms? So, what did you find? Bingo! The autopsy report confirms that the cause of death was a special toxin. The testament indicates that Shiroyama used his... But is that really the truth? Well, according to the toxicology report, this white powder only dissolves in water. Neither rice nor the fish liver paste could be used as a carrier of the toxin. The cold medicine was the only option. Putting the poison elsewhere would not only fail to guarantee a lethal dose, but would also increase the chance of it being...
Add that to the motive for the crime and...
Yep, pretty clear cut, wouldn't you say? Look.
Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Oh? Well, what's bugging you? This all, but regardless, the crucial elements are maybe the report was wrong. The International Trade Association. Very nice. Top marks for attention to detail. It doesn't have any real bearing on. So, why would Madame Kujo-Sara sign one conviction sentencing Ryuji to temporary incarceration? You may have heard some rumors back at the station that when this case first came up, the Kujo clan higher-ups were in dire need of a scapegoat. In less than a week, the conviction was drafted, sent to Madame Kujo-Sara, and signed. Allegedly, she knew what it was about as soon as she... But anyone who buys this story clearly doesn't know that much about Madame Kujo-Sara. She's the most principled person in the entire Tenri... So, how would she respond to a case filled...
Oh!
Exactly. Before she signed it, she changed Ryuji's conviction from the death sentence to temporary incarceration. Ryuji escaped a disastrous fate without ever realizing it. Had Madame Kujo-Sara not changed his sentence, Sango would have been seeking justice for a dead man.
Why was Sara...
That's the wrong question. This wasn't about Ryuji, but Madame Kujo-Sara's principles. The conviction could have been, given the enormous pressure she was under at the time.
Pressure? Real?
The pressure came from all sides. The deceased was the leader of the police station. How this became reduced to the unimaginative rumor that Madame Kujo-Sara convicted Ryuji under...
Ugh. Rumors...
Fortunately, Madame Kujo-Sara works in an open and transparent manner, and pays no heed to rumors like this. She just rolls her eyes and forgets all about them. Just because she has never publicly clarified the truth doesn't mean she was hiding anything. So when I asked her about it, saying it was relevant to a case I was working on, she just told me how it was. Believe me, in this case, more than any other, I have checked every lab. Well, I've answered all your lingering questions, and you've checked all the material the police station has, so... What do you think? Case closed?
Paimon still feels like something doesn't add up. But then again...
I don't follow. Enlighten me.
Right! Why do
You tell me. Why do I... So we're finally here, huh? I was starting to think our investigation was about to end a little early. That would have been a real shame. You're absolutely right. There is other information that the police station doesn't have. Reason being? It's my own evidence. And this evidence should help answer a couple of your questions more clearly. Why was the research log from the Office of Forensic Science blank? And where did the white Don't you have...
no?
Let's talk somewhere else. This is a quiet spot. All right. Here's the secret I've been keeping all along. The torn out pages from the research log of the Office of Forensic Science.
Great!
It's not like you think. I wasn't the one who tore out the pages. Look, just Finished? The method used by the perpetrator to commit his crime. Oh, wait, what? That's correct. The white powder was Shiro. As a forensic doctor, he provided a Then, he tricked Ryuji. This is the...
Oh, that's
True, both are harmless on their own. It was not him who wanted to... Aren't you curious where I found... It was in Kujo Takayuki. After I found the missing pages, I did some digging around and found out that Shiroyama had worked for Kujo Takayuki before the Kujo clan secretly provided Shiroyama with funds to study forensic science. Of course, I had only learned all of this after the Vision Hunt decree came to an end. Kujo Takayuki had lost his grip. To avoid coming under suspicion, Madame Kujo Sara put... I found a huge stash of fish liver paste in his secret warehouse. I had to concede that this really was. But then, underneath the floor tiles were...
So it was him who wanted to frame...
Let's review the whole case from... First, Takatsukasa Isamu, for whatever reason, noticed Shiroyama's talent as a forensic doctor. Takatsukasa Isamu wasn't about to take no for an answer, and that's where things took a dark turn. He twisted Shiroyama's arm by making a veiled... When Takayuki learned what was happening, meanwhile, Ryuji's only role in this case was to deliver the fish liver paste to Takatsukasa Isamu. After the incident, Kujo Takayuki hoped to make Ryuji the fall guy, until the In the meantime, Sango had begun her own investigation. Kujo Takayuki grew nervous that the truth would get out, so he threw Shiroyama to the wolves. And yet, he wanted to keep this secret formula. So he hid it.
This Kujo Takayuki is an evil lunatic! We've got...
That would be practically impossible. One research log found in his warehouse. Besides, Ryuji directly contributed to Takatsukasa Isamu's death by delivering...
But...
Legally speaking, the judge would most likely rule that it was accidental. But in practice...
So basically, you've...
Mental trauma doesn't heal as easily as physical wounds. My biggest worry is that he's like an innocent child. He freely gives... I'm pretty sure that to this day, he has never paused to wonder whether Takatsukasa Isamu... or why I left the detective... If he found out the facts about Takatsukasa Isamu, I'm afraid it... To prevent Ryuji from getting hurt, did I do the right... Even if I tried to discuss... But you're different. You've traveled far and... Most importantly... So... Oh, all right. Let's head back.
Hey, Traveler, you're back already?
We'd love to!
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if Sango's...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the
Okay.
Don't worry. Just tell us you're fine.
Well, what do you know?
No. Impossible. Traveler, are you... Ugh! No.
Sango, no...
The truth is out and... Well, I really owe it.
Hey! You're not...
Hey, Traveler, you're back already?
We'd love to!
No matter what you were able to find, it's all in the past and won't ever change. So I think we'd better chow down first. Besides, if...
Come on, Ryuji, pipe down. Let's hear the...
Okay.
Don't worry. Just tell us you're...
But how?
Huh.
Ryuji,
Wait a minute. Sorry, I have quite the stomach ache.
Sure.
Oh, Paimon...
I didn't expect things...
Just...
I'm still a little...
Then we'll go to him. Don't you worry about...
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Ah, you're here. I guess he can handle a lot more than I. But as of today, it seems he'll be. He went over to Natsuki.
Let's go find him then.
Before you go, Heizou.
Oh. All right.
Look! There's Ryuji! Uncle Ryuji, was my daddy handsome?
Of course. Taka.
But you look so old.
Well, I'm still your brother.
Huh?
Because he treated me like a son.
Huh?
We're friends with your big brother Ryuji.
Oh, really? Yay!
Sure.
Wow, that's amazing! Well, yep, I'm gonna wait until I'm 300 years old.
So, have you got... I was hoping I wouldn't...
Alright then.
It's from Songo, the president of... You can say that... Hey, don't...
Osmanthus.
So, have you got... Another dog's gone miss... Anyway, I was hoping I wouldn't...
Alright then.
It's from Songo, the... You can say... Hey. So, have you got... Oh, have they approved it already?
So, what is...
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event. Basically,
Ooh, so it's a play?
you have to understand that It's hard to say. Maybe only a small number of people, and even then, but if even...
Alright!
I already have a couple...
Ooh, if we're going to the Grand Narukami Shrine, are you planning to recruit Miko for your play? She'd be really good at acting.
Well, I guess...
Heizou, what are you doing here?
You still know me best, cuz.
Please wait here. I'll go get her.
Huh, so we're not here to
I'm flattered, but even if I want...
get the Traveler to ask her.
Well, hello, Detective Heizou.
Hey, community service is...
That's right. I was careless and found myself...
For the record, I'm not the one.
Oh, come now, Detective Heizou. Don't pretend like you don't remember. How would those Doshin have nabbed me if you hadn't provided evidence?
So,
I'm here doing community service, of course. After all the information, but in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all. Even after serving a lengthy prison term, I am still required to perform community service. So, don't believe...
I helped you get community service because you were credited with assisting the investigation. But
Oh, come on, Detective...
don't give me that. Listen, I'd like to invite you to the anti-fraud event.
Only 5 days?
5 days not enough?
Hey! That's a day less than what you just
Oh, my mistake.
All right, I'll go. And may I ask, will they... No wonder you're treating me so...
Sue, now's not the time. If I hear you talking like that to my friend again...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, now you do. Just be... All right, on to our next candidate. Mr. Iba.
Oh, well,
Well, it...
all right. You can forget it.
Are you sure? You know, this event is very well funded. And now, if you participate...
Huh? How did you know? You're Heizou's colleague, aren't you?
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Iba was a well-known figure in Inazuma back...
Don't bring it up again. If I hadn't been misled by that, fortunately, young Heizou here has some...
well, if Heizou was so good...
He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. He... anyway, I can't help...
Man, I'm sure it'd be...
You...
Come on now.
Why, you...
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? You... all right, all...
Well then. We don't want someone to...
Not...
Oh yeah, I know that...
Well, we did just see a fire...
All right then. Oh, but knowing his...
How about that, kiddo? Guess that means you're on.
Ito! What?
Huh? Oh, Paimon, my compadre. What? No, it's not.
You win some...
That's right, my little guy. Good attitude.
There's just no helping this.
Oh, an anti-fraud event. Oh, except that there's this Oni Kabuto Battle Royale tomorrow night. And, as you can see, my Prince of Mischief has a
Do you think all of those Oni Kabuto together would be a match for my one?
Huh? Well, what is this? How'd it get so big? What are you feeding this thing? Look at the...
This is a small token we provide for VIPs. If you're willing to attend...
Whoa, okay. Wait a sec. You look And furthermore, do Oni Kabuto really come in this size? Because the more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to think that, yeah, you lost to me in a previous beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the reign. Am I right or am I right? Nice.
Okay. Then again, consider this. If your Prince of Mischief isn't competing...
Well, you've stumped me there.
So, you're...
Yeah, see? He was...
Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm...
Huh? Oh, yeah, I remember. Listen, Heizou, hombre, did you apologize to them?
Ito! He works...
What? Oh, jeez. What's wrong with me? You're the guy who sells lavender melons at the state?
A lavender melon seller?
I know what I saw, okay? Several times now I've been sitting there starving in jail when this guy comes and slips...
Yeah, that was me. But it was only because your assistant...
What? So, Shinobu was behind it?
Look, we're getting hung up on... And if you show up...
Deal, done. But,
you'll have all the time in the...
Okay, sure. Because if I'm doing this, I'm bring...
He sure picks his...
Okay. So, the main thing we ask is that...
Script? What? It sounds like someone's never seen the Arataki Gang perform before, huh? Don't you worry, hombre.
You, don't need...
You bet. I'll be there.
It's almost time. Everyone ready?
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get going.
Emperor Oni Kabuto? Hey,
It takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to lose it all to a scam artist. Okay, I'm delighted to have you all here to help everyone avoid becoming the victim of scam artists themselves. We thought we'd invite Please join me in welcome Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Without further ado, let the... It was just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Etsu brought her...
Doshin Arataki, please help us!
Doshin Arataki?
Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeps over Doshin.
Yes, you are...
Oh, so I'm in the Ma'am, can you tell?
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They took all of...
Doshin are...
I am the Raiden Shogun. I am currently being held hostage by the Crux fleet and urgently need...
It's the almighty Shogun! Ahem. We cannot let Her Excellency come.
But this is a scam, surely. I mean, 200,000 mora? Kinda...
Well, I sure thought so, but Grandpa...
Well, then we gotta get...
Before I could go out to look for...
Doshin Arataki takes the note.
I am Miss Hina. I am currently raising funds to publish a photo book.
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora and...
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki! Snap out of...
Oh, right, yeah, no, yeah, because if Miss Hina needed funds, she'd come to me first, you know. These con artists don't know who the...
Well, anyway, not long.
Doshin Arataki grabs the note.
I am Arataki Ito. I was recently framed for a crime I totally did not commit, and now I'm stuck here in prison. I am an
Must be a scammer, surely.
Wait a minute.
You...
Doshin Arataki follows Miss Etsu's gaze to the name tag emblazoned on his chest, which reads, Arataki Shmita.
What kind of whack job script is this? Am I...
So...
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never.
But just as Doshin Arataki is being overcome with righteous indignation...
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. We're gonna...
Even if you do catch them, how...
Onikabuto? Wait,
Oh, well... Grandpa is a major Onikabuto breed. We recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled out of all of our...
Man, what's that saying? It's the...
Etsu, my dear, don't worry.
But then where will... Please help us, Doshin. Grandpa's business is going...
I won't hear of it.
I was
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. No, it's not as enticing an offer as I... Because if it's more than, say...
10,000.
What? 10,000?
Please help us.
10,000 Onikabu.
Doshin Arataki is struck by a...
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna... But 10... As a Doshin of the 10...
That's great news, Master Art. What question?
The question... Huh. Yo, Heizou, my hombre, question for you. What's my character's salary in the script? Oh,
Ahem. Faced with a damsel in distress, Doshin Arataki fights to remain level-headed and asks... Suddenly, he feels a strange compulsion to slide it...
Whoa, check it out! A check... Miss Etsu, get this.
Thank you so much.
Doshin Arataki stretches out his hand. All he needs to do now is release the
Master Arataki!
Wait.
Doshin Arataki is having second thoughts. Has something caught his attention? Has it aroused...
So,
Huh?
A spark of intuition bursts...
Since this is an anti-fraud event, I have...
Is he about to ask the most critical...
I gotta...
This is it. Hear it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 mora. Enough to get an Electro Archon out from a hostage situation. I don't know, seems
As the spark of intuition flickers... Traveler, are you going to help...
Follow my heart. 2 innocent victims, Miss... There's only one possible act with this fake check. My mind is... Miss Etsu, I'm afraid I can't let myself give you this fake check.
What?
Oh, jeez.
In the end, Doshin Arataki listened to the voice. But regrettably, I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Onikab? Thank you all for watching. Hey, don't get greedy and you won't be...
Wait, my man, what did you mean when you said...
Maybe someone should have read the script. Miss Etsu...
What? Huh? Darn, I can't believe...
Well, you still met.
Yeah, but...
Guessing it wasn't your first...
it was such a...
The trick is a common one for a
But how am I gonna protect my...
Don't blame yourself, old chap.
You too, hombre?
Oh, no, it's the truth.
Wait,
That's just it.
what? A figure?
Yeah, and it's...
So you really were conned. Gotta say, although I didn't get... Maybe I'm sharper than I'm giving myself... Hey, by the way, compadre, looks... But you better watch out. We got fooled, not because we were stupid. I want you to have this fig... I hope that whenever you see it...
Yep, that's right.
How's man?
It's almost time.
Oh, I get...
Let's get going.
Emperoroni...
It takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment. Okay, to help everyone, please join me and Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the Venerable Gen... Without further ado... It was just another bright sunny day when a distress...
Doshin Arata...
Doshin?
Yes!
Oh! Ma'am!
I don't know. It was too late when I found out. They don't...
Doshin Art...
I am the...
It's the Almighty.
Well,
Well...
Before I could go...
Doshin Art...
I am...
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 more?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki!
Oh, right.
Well, anyway...
Doshin Arta...
I am...
Must be a...
Wait a minute.
Doshin Art...
I gotta whack...
So...
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito...
But just as Dos...
Miss Etsu, don't you...
Even if you do...
Onikabuto?
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were
Man, what's that saying? It's the...
Etsu.
But then... Please! Grandpa's...
I won't hear of it!
I was
Oh, so that's what you were... yeah. No, it's not as entitled. Because if it's more than...
10,000.
What?
Please help.
10,000?
Doshin Arta...
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna... But 10,000 as a Doshin of the 10...
That's great news, Master. What question is...
The question... Huh. Yo, hey...
Suddenly...
Whoa, check it out! A check! Miss Etsu!
Thank you so...
Doshin Artaki... All he needs to do...
Master Arataki...
Wait.
Doshin Artaki...
So...
Huh?
A spark of intu...
Since this is...
Is he about to...
I got...
This is it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 more. I don't know.
Traveler.
Aha! Etsu and Iba! So that's what you two are, the scam artists. You put on this damsel in distress and out. Then you dangled the bait in front of me, waiting. It's too good to be true. You got a lot.
Finally. Not only... I ask you all. All right. Stay alert, everybody.
So, how's my... Right. But seriously, oldest...
Old tricks, they may well... People who are behind on the time. Scammers cast...
Well... music to... Hey, bud, move!
It's a figurine.
What? A
Man alive. No, surely. Really?
You little pu...
vital is missing on this island. Isn't that bizarre?
Paimon bet,
Oh. You mean the Great Serpent? Interestingly, some people... However, it was so I decided, unfortunately, the investigation... Who knows? Nah, don't worry. So how would you like to partner up on this one? Yes, of course, I understand. Well, so since we're already here, once everything is set... So, let...
Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, hey, isn't this...
So, have you found anything? Yes, I've found...
Aren't these all super expensive?
I don't know if I'd go...
Huh? What do you mean?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare Here's what I think. Due to Watatsu... So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key, and if we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine... Perfect.
Well...
Captain, you can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency is incidents of stolen goods. Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several troops have also been deployed to protect them. So, it is only reason...
That's strange.
Huh? You mean you found...
Yep, and it's also...
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. He's responsible for the caravans and...
Great. Thank you for all the info.
Hey, Traveler! It's been a while. I've missed...
General Go...
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your...
Yes, General...
I overheard you discuss...
That's right!
I see. So you've come to ask if we know of it. I'm ashamed to say we had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out...
That's correct. I never...
Just a force of habit.
Oh, so you...
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizou from the soldier's report.
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, it's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro.
Yes, it's a...
don't mention it. But, if the...
Yes, of course. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind, but unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further.
Given that Rito...
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizou.
It's my guess.
You're always thinking one step ahead. Yeah, the recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of... So, will you...
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Great! With both Detective Heizou and the Traveler on the case, the situation...
All right.
Hey! Why are we talking...
Very perceptive. Let me ask you.
Huh?
My intuition...
What? How could you say that?
Good people can be deceptive, too. Well, in my opinion, Sangonomiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on... But today he came out and met...
Maybe that's because the
Really? Huh. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered, then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us.
Whoa! Are you...
Actually, there is another... I sense something...
Something's...
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it right there!
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. Sure, I trust your judge. It's simple. We should... Bingo. There's no time to lose.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good. Let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh! Keep quiet! Man alive! We straight to...
Todoroki, the shipment has...
Good.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh! Keep quiet! Man alive! We straight to...
Todoroki, the ship...
Good.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh! Keep quiet!
Your intel was spot on. When we arrived, we captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look.
It's nothing. Thanks to the...
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies?
Things are improving, thanks to the help from those up top. Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning.
Don't worry. We've already...
The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen... This box is pet... Huh?
And...
Whoa!
Now's our chance to look around and see if we can find any leads.
Glaze lilies? What are...
So, did you find...
Whoa! Look at all the...
These are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate. How about you? Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in retail. All right. In which case...
Huh?
Oh no! We've...
Huh? Wait.
Oh! So it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field
Hey, come on now. I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro. We're fine. You don't have...
No, you're not fine. Captain, you may not be aware, but Masashi previously, according to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking...
You're one to talk. Don't forget why I fainted in the first place. Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks, and it was only a
What do you mean for nothing? I got shot, and because the arrows were poisonous, the wound still has a good...
Look on the bright side.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
These goods were all seized from the hands of Nobushi. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of them while also...
By the way, Captain, you still haven't met Todoroki, have you? Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created...
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable, even though he was just and his two sons were also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from...
So, as injured veterans, what do they call that?
It's called changing career...
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole I can't even imagine trying to maintain...
I see. I think I understand.
And you are?
Ah, I see. The captain's... Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there. Why don't you wait...
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. Are you still a little confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously. It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items, and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian on purpose, using the opportunity to slip the prohibited goods into the unknowing pedestrian's pocket.
Sir, please forgive us, sir.
Sir, what do I look like? A commission? First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few
Sure.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear—
Oh, the goods?
You picked the—
well—
Be honest now. Tell me—
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. You see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment, but next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives and we're all apprehended.
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight.
I just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging. No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad. I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea that—
Wait a—
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a— It was like, boom, boom, thud! I'm like,
A pretty...
Oh. Does this just— Okay. And how about you? It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a shady deal with a group of pirates.
What?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning. Now is the time to address any doubts you may have, hopefully. My final question. The question of what important thing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro to— Hopefully, we'll find— Hello, Todoroki. I believe you've been manipulating large-scale illegal trades for some time.
You can't just—
And what if I'm—
Ridiculous. I don't have time.
I know I'm on the younger side compared to— Off the scale, some goods only weigh a couple pounds, but on the scale, they weigh more than 1,000. So the question is, do you want to put your goods on the scale?
What are you trying—
Well—
Masashi!
Huh?
Totoro?
Who dares to cause trouble at Sangonomiya Shrine, Captain?
These crooks are trying to pry into the secrets of Watatsumi.
But, no. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. This is the captain of Swordfish, too.
It doesn't matter who they are. Remember what General Goro told you? The long-term goal of Watatsumi. I don't care if they were your captain. Well? All right.
I really hoped it wouldn't come to this.
Wait! Everyone, stand down!
General Goro!
My apologies. Traveler, Detective Heizou. I wasn't telling you the truth. Todoroki, the Traveler here is the hero who saved Watatsumi Island. Without him, Watatsumi Island would never have found the peace it has today. We mustn't raise our weapons against—
How could you be so naive, General Goro? If we let them go free, then who's to say the Shogunate won't come after us tomorrow? If the Shogunate decides to investigate—
I wouldn't allow them to take you, Todoroki.
Let's not kid ourselves. If going to jail could solve the question is, what are we going to do with the goods? Goro, we both know that Watatsumi Island is a barren land. Plant 100 radishes here and maybe only 3 would grow. And those 3 combined would still be smaller than... You can't grow food or medicinal herbs here. And if we buy them, my eldest son died fighting on the battlefield. But do you know how you awarded both of them medals of honor. But did that save their lives? No. It was the medicine. If we detain them today, the shogunate will never know what we've done. We will set them free once the new bill is passed in just a few months, and everything will be okay. None of what happened here will be mentioned.
I understand.
I can trust the Traveler, won't... Forget it.
It's a new commodity tax bill currently being drafted by the Kanjo Commission. The bill exempts taxes on goods. Once the bill's introduced, we'll be able to buy commodities that we...
Oh, nice. I wish I had known sooner. In that case, how about we put your fear, until the bill is introduced?
Huh?
Detective Hayes?
You mean you're willing?
Come on, you two. What's with the strange... You've been keeping me under close surveillance, haven't you? Surely you must have noticed that aside from being a detective, I'm also I believe that after the new commodity bill is passed, there will be more and more traffic between the two sides, and more people. I have to take the opportunity now and enjoy this place while I still have it all to myself. Before...
Thank you, Detective Hayes.
My pleasure. But...
Oh, you mean there's...
I suppose you could say I'm from the Shogunate. As far as I know, he's planning to visit other nations soon. And it is unclear if he will return to Narukami Island or not. I'm sure no one else will hear of what happened.
Well, it's settled then. He will always be an important partner to Watatsumi.
I'll hold you to that. But if I ever find out you've lied...
I'm... sorry for not telling you that, but today, I realized...
But... it's because of you that I was finally...
I understand.
Wait! Paimon gets this one! It's the answer to your question, right?
What? The thing you sent?
Hey! There you are. It's remarkable how such a... To be honest... Even if I happen to find... I'm just sorry that I promised I'd accompany you. It's all in the past now. Yes. Everyone you led me to, and Watatsumi Island is an ancient land, where the soil... But what the inhabitants of this land do have is bravery. They were courageous enough to stand up and... That missing element. That certain thing. Which is... I guess I was mistaken when I declared that something was missing. When water is heated by fire, it evaporates and eventually finds its place in the sky. This is the final... even though we just met, but of course, so I'll just keep it that way.